Oh, goody.
All right, what's going on, everybody? Zombies here again, and today we're back with another Marvel Snap video. So in this one, we are talking about some potential nerf targets. So one in specific has come up recently. So Ben tweeted the other night, Galactus is on the watch list. When asked what this means, and it means we are paying very close attention to whether we should nerf him or not. So we just talked about potential leader nerfs the other day, and I was really surprised to see this, honestly. I am in the camp that I don't really think Galactus is too much of a problem in his current form. I think the playstyle is pretty linear. Yeah, when the Galactus player gets to actually get the on reveal off, sometimes it's pretty hard to beat them, but we also have to factor in how often is that happening consistently. They really need like Psylocke or Electro or Wave to cheat him out early, and there is a pretty wide array of available disruption, not to mention the fact that Galactus decks are usually playing from behind, so there's even more room to kind of interact with them. And Galactus condition is pretty easy to turn off. Like, yeah, does it usually win them the game when it actually goes off? Yes. But how much does that actually go off? I don't know if it's in, a range where it's actually super problematic for the game, but Galactus hasn't been out that long. Galactus has been out, it's like 2 weeks-ish, maybe a little bit more or so, something around there, maybe like 2.5, 3 weeks, want to call it around there. So I'm surprised to see this. I wonder if it's a play experience thing where people just seem to really hate losing to Galactus, and maybe that's a reason they're considering changing it. But if that were true, I think there are a lot of other cards that I think would come up sooner. It's also interesting to see because you gotta imagine their data on Galactus has to be a little bit more limited, given that there are probably only so many players that actually have Galactus. Though he was a pretty popular purchase with the collector tokens for a lot of people. So maybe they do have enough to see, hey, he's performing a bit better than we expect. Now, someone does ask here, hopefully among many other cards that they're watching, and Ben says, yes, our watch list is quite long. We don't always change every card on our watch list, though. Sometimes we just watch, usually because we need more data. So, not the only card they're looking at here, but one of the cards they are considering. So, interested to see that. Now, how would they actually change Galactus? Honestly, there's not really a whole lot you can do to change this card, in my opinion, especially since they gave it this big, over-the-top, flashy animation about destroying a planet. I think they would never change the ability. I think it's too iconic for the character. So really, then the only things you can change are you could change the power of it. So you could make it a 2 power or 1 power or 0 power. Obviously, there are some implications there with things like negative, but that's going to happen anytime you're nerfing a card's stats. But I don't know that would actually make Galactus that much worse. Maybe it does. Maybe not having that 3 power is actually bad for them. I don't think it's going to be enough to significantly hurt the deck, but maybe it is. So we'll see. Again, this is not even, we're not confirmed that we're getting a Galactus nerf, but it sounds like it is possible. So keep an eye out for that, and maybe be a little weary if you're going to be planning on using your tokens on Galactus, because as far as we are aware, there are no kind of refunds even with nerfs. So I do think even if they do change this card, I think it's still going to be almost as playable as it was before. Maybe it's just shaving off a few percentage points. We'll see. Now, typically the patches for Marvel Snap are done about a week or so before the new season. That might be different this time around due to the holiday season and whatnot, because that would probably make the patch date normally fall between like Christmas and New Year's. So they might actually deploy it a bit before that or after that. We're not really sure right now, but I would not be surprised if we are going to see some balance adjustments in the next update. Definitely maybe leader and some other cards, but we'll see. But this is the only card we've really had official confirmation that, hey, yeah, this is on the watch list. So I wanted to get this information out here so that you all could see it and be aware. So that's going to wrap it up for this video. If you enjoyed it, remember to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
Goody.